about the roster, do y'all think that it's going to meet or exceed the expectation? Because right now, the expectation is for every character right now in Tenkaichi 3. You boot that shit up, you have all the things unlocked. They want all that plus all the super characters that could potentially be in the game as well. And if you look at every character that could have even the slightest bit of potential, we're talking Ribberan levels of potential, okay? Because I can see her in the game. I can. Despite how you might feel about her, I can see her ass in the game, okay? But think about all the Pride Troopers. Like Dispo, fucking Jiren, was it the big dude? I forget his name already. Topo, thank you. Right? Like, they're all in there. Free. Kefla, Kale. Like, the Tournament of Power is such a great reference because you could just add everybody that has screen time as a playable character. Easy. Obviously Goku Black. Obviously Future Trunks. Obviously Mai. All the Universe 6 hit. Winnie the Pooh. You know? Fucking Kaba. Like,
dude, I might finally get a transformable Goku Black. Holy shit.
Nah, yeah, seriously. That's what I'm saying. Like, so the expectation, like I said, is all the Tenkaichi 3 roster and all the fucking super characters. Now, realistically, we're pushing towards that 200 character mark. Okay? Now, so here's the thing. I'm not saying it's not doable. I'm not saying it's impossible. What I am saying though is that times have since changed and you're not gonna get the whole game in one shot on release. You're not. If people expect that shit, you're gonna get upset off rip. And I hope you're not one of those motherfuckers that literally just says the game is trash off rip because your favorite fucking character, Guldo, is not playable, all right? Or fucking Zarbon or whatever, like all these characters that no one actually gave a shit about, but you know, like those characters, right? I'm telling you right now, in today's day and age, especially with video games, there's no way that they're not gonna give us like a base. I would say a good healthy 50 characters with a big roster. As far as Tenkaichi is concerned, that's a third. That's almost a third of what Tenkaichi 3 had. If they started us with 50, that's healthy. That's a lot for starters. This is to say the least. I should say like 30, maybe like 25, 30 or something like that. Even that sounds like not enough because there's a shitload of characters in the Dragon Ball universe, right? But between 30 and 50, that's what we're gonna get started with. That's what I think. And then what Kai said, DLC. Because look, this is essentially replacing Xenoverse. Like, there's not gonna be a third one because if the king of where all this 3D anime game started is back on the throne,
I mean, they can milk it.
I'm sure they can milk it. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could still.
Bro.
What happened?
No, go ahead, finish.
They could still add droplets into Xenoverse 2 like they still are. Like, the Gammas are getting in there, Beast Gohan getting in there, you know, Orange Piccolo. Like, if they wanted to eventually add, whenever the anime returns, and they add, like, the characters we haven't seen that came out the manga, like Moro and Miris, and even, like, a new Bardock, I could see that happening because of the flashbacks. The fucking Susanoo Goku when he freaking did the Susanoo against that big ugly Earth Moro. I can see all that happening in this game, and I could even see some of those happening in Xenoverse 2 if they're gonna choose to continue to support it. But I will tell you this right now, I won't be surprised if, let's say, Tenkaichi 4 sells so abundantly well that then they decided, you know what, we're just gonna stop supporting Xenoverse 2 just so that we could just solely focus on Tenkaichi 4 and just continue to add season pass after season pass after season pass. And it'll be a mix and match. I'm sure that roster is gonna start with some Super, some Z, some Dragon Ball, maybe even get some GT in there, but it's gonna be a little bit of each. And then over time, that roster will grow into what people are expecting, but it's not gonna be frame one. It's not happening.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, the game could last a couple of years.
A couple? That shit could last. Listen, people have modded 3. And that game came out in 2008. It's 2023.
I mean, it really just depends on what they're trying to do. Like, as far as like the length of time that they want this game to produce, you know, before
The
they
mods
make
are
another
crazy
game.
too.
The what? The mods are crazy too, you said?
Super Saiyan 5.
Man, get that shit out.
So
Super
you said
Saiyan 5
30 to
Vegito, I saw
50 for
that.
the starting roster?
I think that's what they're gonna start us with.
Dude,
In game prior to DLC.
You are scarred by these horrifying anime games, and it shows. They are going to have more than 50 on starting release.
You think
I
so?
know that shit.
Oh.
I know that shit. They will be 50 plus, and it's not going to be like, oh, 55. No. I'm sure it's going to be way more than just 50. I don't think they would put the Budokai Tenkaichi name out there for nothing. I don't think they would go 1-to-1 for nothing. I don't think they would bother to change off of the typical Yamamuro designs for nothing. This is looking a little too clean for no reason.
So far from the teaser that we saw.
From a teaser, yes. So there's really nothing more that can be said, because at the end of the day, it's just a teaser. But as someone who's definitely played the 3D games way more than most people have, these frauds out here, I know there's going to be more than 50 plus characters in that shit. And I can't speak for Tenkaichi because I don't remember, it's been too long, but I know for a fact in Raging Blast, those different forms, if they counted different forms in that game too as different characters for a roster, Raging Blast deserved it. I can't speak on Tenkaichi, but the reason I'm saying that Raging Blast deserved it is because those forms, when you transform, your combo set changed. Your special moves changed. Your ultimate changed. That's a whole other character.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't a copy paste with a different wig.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
So,